Hey everyone, what's up? So, you can see I've already mastered the first fight, and I'm on the second one. Here's the deal with the first fight. Today's Monday. Alright, so videos are late because I was out partying for my birthday. These videos would have been uploaded last night, but the thing was my phone crashed while I was doing the bonus battles. I was halfway through the Ultimate Plus when it crashed, so I gotta do the Ultimate again. So, it is against the Midgar Zolom. And I don't have to take anything extra because I'll explain. I'm gonna go over my party real quick first. I took careful consideration of everyone's tips that they gave me, and anybody that mentioned Ramza said to use him. And most of the people that mentioned Tyro told me to use him. So, I gave it some thought, and I decided to ultimately go with this party. I have Aerith. Oh, ignore Red 13 and Zac, they're not gonna be here. This is just for this event only. Aerith is my permanent healer, pretty much, because she has Fury Brand, which is the Magic Blank Kritka, and, abilities here too. And she has, Pulse of Life, which is Medica Re-Raise. So, she seems like the best choice for a healer. Tyro for Sentinel's Grimoire, and for his insane versatility. Ramza because Shout, and because goddamn, Shout and his versatility, because he can do pretty much anything I need him to. In place of Vaughn with his burst will be Zac, because I pulled Apocalypse this event. I would choose Vaughn because of his burst is just amazing for my purposes. And I don't know who I'm going to put in place of Red 13. So I'll have to think about that. But for now, I have Red 13 because I pulled its Crystal Comb, which stacks with Shout, so exciting stuff. I don't know who I could put in place of Red 13. I could pretty much be anybody I want, really. Because these four are really the ones I need. Aerith, myself, Ramza, and Vaughn. The fifth could pretty much be whoever. I could put in Sephiroth if I wanted to. But, yeah, with me, we're gonna take Finishing Touch for wind weaknesses. You've probably seen the relic draw that I just uploaded. I was a little bit disappointed, to be honest. Also, I started retitling these relic draws. Because, for the longest time, I titled them as Blank Mithril when I'm really using gems most of the time. But it's because it's an equal amount. So that's what I'm doing. That's why I titled it that way, because wow, that's great ACB. Because, it's an equal amount of gems for, you know, what I was doing. So, that's why I titled it like that, if anyone was wondering. Anyway, you probably saw in that relic draw that I pulled some less than stellar relics, but that's okay. Because I gave it some thought. And if I need a Dragoon, they're gonna have a 6-star spear available, and if I need Sid, which I probably will, because I really want to pull his Shout in January, I will really have a spear for him. And more to that point, the reason why I was so disappointed was because, in my mind, I built up this image of just walking away with, like, Sephiroth Burst, Ketchi Super, Barret Super, all in one draw, and or a, you know, variably, glorious draw, and just walking away happy, one draw only necessary. That's the image I built up, and needless to say, that is not how it happened. The way it happened was very disappointing. But, that's okay, because I thought about it, and the relics I pulled aren't that bad, really, because I got a Mage for Final Fantasy VII, and I got a Dragoon now. So, a way you could probably prevent yourself from being so disappointed when it comes to relic draws, is do the opposite of what I did. Just walk into the relic draw thinking you're just gonna pull 2 Soul Breaks, or 2 relics without Soul Breaks, and you pretty much can't disappoint yourself. You'd have to try really hard to disappoint yourself that way. But I'm sure it's possible. And I did the opposite of that, and that's why I got so disappointed. So if you do that, I'm sure you'll be much happier with the relics that you pull. But on the other hand, I have had a lot of luck recently. I mean, I did pull out, I wanted 7, one of the lowest I wanted an 8. I have had a string of luck lately, so I guess I was due a dud at some point, but, you know. It's fine, because we're all gonna get our dud eventually. Beta. That's a fun move. That's really hard to get in the original game, by the way, Beta. So you can see that I still haven't gotten my Memory Crystal 3. And I gave it some thought, and I'm going to use it on Ramza, because, Shout. I need Shout to last as long as possible, that haste guy. So, yep. Oh, he's still alive. Ramza's attacks suck. Well, his attack sucks because I'm not gearing him towards attack. Oh my god, he hurts! Don't counter Beta. You bitch! Okay, I can still win. We're fine. No, we don't need... That's overkill. We don't need to do that. Oh my god, just kill him, please! I've already mastered the fight, so I don't have to show you that I mastered the fight, because I already did it. But, yeah, I have no patience for the Zolom right now, because I am set back by about 48 hours. This was supposed to go up yesterday, and it's going up overnight while I'm sleeping. So that's why I'm pissed off. I still mastered it, so we're fine. So whatever the hell. So yeah, I have no patience right now, because I'm trying to get through this as quick as I can, because, like I said, this should have been uploaded last night, and, last Sunday night, and it's being uploaded Monday night, so goddammit. I know you guys were expecting this draw, that's why I'm pissed off that I'm having to keep it from you guys for a bit. Also, I didn't master this, but who cares? Okay, so, here's the deal. The Dragon Zombie fight is no joke. I've had to reset many times, and I had to actually I had to drop Red 13 and Zac, put in Vaughn and Ferris, and I just now honed up Life Siphon all the way to max, all 3 of them, in order to reasonably have a chance to beat this fight. I don't know why this fight is so difficult, but I have to win this fight because I need that Memory Crystal 3. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to play ultra defensive. We're going to take Ethereal Pulse with me. And with the increased life siphons and the increased damage output, there's no reason why I should not win this fight. I was normally going to take the OSB with me, and then just plow through the 3rd and 4th phases. But by doing that, I would end up getting wrecked at the start of the 3rd phase, because I would not have enough charge for Sentinel's Grimoire, and he would floor me with counter Body Tail. So that can't happen. So I have Ferris using Mental Breakdown so that Faraja will deal more damage. Just because I just don't want it to do nothing. Also, Tyro's at level 80. So. With the increased countermeasures I've taken against the Dragon Zombie, we should be able to win this. Because I was doing that without... I was doing the last fights that you're not seeing without Protect, Shell, or Major Regen. Now I have all 3. So, now there's no reason why I shouldn't win this. And Ferris is in the front row with a stronger weapon. So, I had her in the back row with the bow. So this should be a little better. Yes, with a max honed Life Siphon, that should allow me to do plenty. Should allow me to work wonders against most bosses. And I went into this fight thinking that the Dragon Zombie had 3 phases. It actually has 4. So, do be wary of that. And I know some people are going to probably say that with this team I should be able to beat the fight. Remember, I've stated this before, and I will state it again. Just because you have Shout and Wall does not mean you can destroy any boss in the game. You still have to try. It does not mean anything. That does not make the game automatically easy. You have to put in a lot of effort to be able to win. This is not just something you can do effortlessly. And I'm proving that right now. I'm having to go to a lot of effort just to stand a chance against this thing. So at any rate, tomorrow... I'm waiting for Tyra to do for Raja. So tomorrow is the lucky relic draw for the realm update. The dungeon update. So that is something to look forward to. And with guaranteed 5-star, I know I can't fail. And I'll be using most of the remainder of my gems in order to complete that. So you will definitely get a draw tomorrow for that. And the realms are 3, 13, and Tactics. So I may be able to... I may pull Ramses' Burst. Who knows? But I certainly do want... There's a lot of relics I want from all those realms. I would love Lightning's Burst. I've heard Rains' Glove is good. Ramses' Burst to be good. There's a lot of relics that would be good. But, you know. In case yesterday's draw was... Well, in case the last draw I did for Final Fantasy VII was not an indication, it's all luck, so we'll see. We'll see what I pull. Poison is beginning to piss me off a little bit, but that's fine. I'll have to renew Wall right now. Okay, I'm gonna use Fairy Brand. I'll have Ferris heal herself. I didn't even need to do that because she didn't take much damage. But whatever. Alright, Arc Blast now. I need Wall to be renewed before Pandora's Box. Also, if I sound drained at all, it's because I've been in this room for an hour trying to beat this dragon zombie. And I started with so much energy, and now I'm just down to nothing because I just want my Memory Crystal free already. I am more than deserving of it. So this is actually perfect because Fairy Brand is going to completely negate the incoming Pandora's Box. Hopefully completely, but yeah, it's going to. Yes, there's Wall. Okay. Wall had just worn off, which is perfect timing for that. So, now we're going to Life Siphon again. And heal. And defend. I'm actually going to have Ferris reinitialize Ethereal Pulse to get rid of poison. Plus, we're halfway through the fight now, so... He is now going to counter Body Tail. I believe he counters to most, if not all, attacks. And he seems to counter very frequently, so keep that in mind. I am, what was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say. Oh well, not important. Hey, I completely forgot what I was going to say, but whatever. Okay. This is good. I just realized I only have 2 damaging Soul Breaks. Arc Blast and Sea Lords were outside, but oh well. Okay, and with the crit go, that should be simple. Assuming I actually do get a critical hit this round. There we go. Only one, but whatever. I know it was one. You can look at the animation. It was only one. I need to use Pulse of Life next because I need to get re-raised because the Dragon Zombie is a little bit unpredictable sometimes. Okay, Shadow Flare. Wall should still be up. It is, okay. I'm going to save Sea Lord's Broadside for next round when he respawns. Or revives, I guess. Sentinel's Grimoire, good. I'll use Pulse of Life for re-raise. And you will expose. Okay. Now for the final phase. Renew Shout. And Sea Lord's Broadside. Alright, it's beautiful. Lovely. Alright, Shout is renewed. And we're about to get Sea Lord's Broadside. So I will be taking next to no damage, and that will leave me free to destroy him. Yeah, the animation for criticals glitches during like a soul break like that, because I noticed that the critical will stay, but the damage will remain normal, so like you'll probably see it here, if the crit is still up. You see it says critical and it's up 7,000. In a minute, it's likely going to say critical and deal the original, like, 4,000 or 5,000. Yeah, see? The animation's glitched. So, go ahead and send this to Dina, and get me free Mithril, because I honestly need it at this point. Come on now. Okay. A FFRK should kill him. Assuming he doesn't absorb it or whatever. Okay. And his final attack is Pandora's Box, which does not kill me. Alright. So we got my Memory Crystal 3, finally. So I'm going to use this on Ramza. And... Yep, use it on Ramza. Alright, now for our first Ultimate Plus Plus. But first, I'm going to get this Memory Crystal 3. Let's get Ramza's. And let's go ahead and use it. So, once I get Ramza to level 99, I'm probably going to change my Roaming Warrior to a level 99 Shout. Okay. Let's use as many growth eggs as I can on him. Enough to raise him 2 levels. But that's okay, I'll take 2 levels. Alright. I guess I could go ahead and use some Record Spheres on Ramza. I don't think I've used any yet, so... Oh, I have used a few. Okay. Anything to boost his attack. Because Rams is geared towards Mind, I would like to boost his attack as much as I can before actually going into the next bit. Okay, I can't do that. How much of this can I do? Not very much. Okay. I'll save the rest for now. But okay, that's Rams's. Those are Rams's boosted stats. Plus 10 attack, plus 3 defense, plus 3 resistance, plus however much HP. 130, I think. Okay. Okay, let's dive into the Ultimate Plus Plus. I am drained right now. I'm sick of the Dragon Zombie, but I'm excited. Alright. Ultimate Plus Plus is against none other than Diamond Weapon. Okay. I'm reading this real quick. Okay, so I have to lower 2 stats and defeat him as fast as I can. Okay, well, I don't trust Diamond Weapon to not hit for millions of damage, so I'm going to take with me Ethereal Pulse. And I have more than one, so give me a second to refresh till I find him. Regardless of how long it takes. I know I have him here. I know I have 2 Ethereal Pulses, unless he changed it, and he better not have changed it. Perhaps I'm just really unlucky. I could take Keeper's Tome. I'll take Keeper's Tome. Protect Shell and Magic Blank will have to do over Protect Shell and Major Regen. Because I believe I can lower his attack and defense, or attack and magic. Either way. I can't, actually. I have to change my attacks a little bit. Hang on. I have to take out Mental Breakdown in favor of something else. In favor of anything that deals a lot of damage. I guess Tempo Flurry. And I can take out Faraja for anything else. I guess Power Break. No, not Power Breakdown. This is the problem with having someone like Ramza in your team. Not Ramza, Tyro. There's no you could give him pretty much anything. I'll give him Life Siphon. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I'll give him Life Siphon and Multi-Break. Okay. Let's go. And we're going to take with me... We're going to take with me Keeper's Tome for Protect Shell and Magic Blank. So I have to defeat him before he can use Diamond Flash 4 times, which I'm sure I can do. I have... With Shout and 3 defense debuffs, I believe I can do that in that amount of time. And with a Kritka. What song plays during this fight? The boss theme. I always thought the weapon theme was a better theme for this, rather than this. Anyway, not the point. Holy shit, son. Okay, so he has like 336,000 HP or whatever the hell. So we need to speed this up now. And he needs to not hit Ferris again. Now he can hit Ferris again. In fact, it'd be preferred if he hits Ferris again so I can get closer to Sea Lord's broadside. But he's going to hit Tyro instead. Very well. His defense is not as high as I imagined it would be. And I only took Tempo Flurry with me because it was the only thing I could see that hit twice. Damage-wise, it was what I thought to be the best. Oh, that's going to hurt. Multi-break, please, so I don't take as much damage. You going to attack? Go ahead and use that. Oh, who's he stepping on? Ramza, okay. That's fine. I wish you would attack Tyro, but okay. Alright, beautiful. Good luck hurting me with magic now. And when Keeper's Tome goes up, good luck hurting me with anything. I imagined this taking much longer with damage, but I guess it's going great so far. I'm sure it could be a lot better, but whatever. Alright, we are pretty much safe from his attacks. At least for a while. Yep. And that's not even as low as his damage will go. It'll go lower. Book of Despair. I don't remember what... I think that's a magic breakdown. Either way, I'm gonna stack up Adel again. I hope that's not magic, but we'll see. Okay, his core is concealed now. That sucks. Oh god. I would love to, but you're kind of preventing me. Oh my god. Alright, at least Ultimate Diamond Flash missed. That's a positive. We have that to look forward to. I know what I'm doing. You don't have to tell me that every time. Oh, it's probably telling me the number of attacks. Move me over there, actually. 3 more. Okay, so then Ramza's attack will be 2. Aerith is going to heal. This will be 1. And then I'll use Expose, and hopefully that'll get there first. Or whatever the hell. We'll see. Okay. Varus is going to go next. That's going to be the final hit. He'll open back up, and then we can deal damage. Alright. Oh, I think one lowers attack and magic, the other lowers defense and resistance. I'll Pulse of Life. I think that's what they do. I think one lowers attack and magic, the other is defense and resistance. In which case they stack, which is good. Well, Ferris's doesn't, but whatever. Alright. Going great so far. There's the Medica, there's Re-Ray, so he can't really hurt me all that much. Oh, wall wore off. That could have been terrible. Alright, but there's Sea Lord's Broadside. Let's heal up Ferris, and let's keep moving. Okay, he's gonna kill Ferris, but that's okay. Because she's just gonna get brought back up, and then immediately healed and walled. So, that worked out better than I thought it would. Add more stat reduction. Okay, so with Tyro I need to use I need to use the second command, not the first one. So that I don't override commands. Alright, there's wall back up. This is getting to be a little bit difficult because I'm beginning to run out of ability uses, but that's okay. Alright, Tyro's next move will be to reinitialize Keeper's Tome, to renew Protect, Shell, and get that magic blank. I need to use Pulse of Life next chance I get to put myself back on top of HP. Fairy Brand would be ideal, but I doubt that's going to happen. Let's renew Mud Bloodlust. Oh god. Oh dear. Okay, that's fine. That doesn't hurt. Alright, Magic Blink is going to protect me for a bit. My phone's at 7%, so we are on a time limit. I love how much damage that deals. I wish I could hone that, but it's a 6-star, so it's going to take forever. I need to renew Multi-Break, actually. Oh dear. Okay, Magic Blink, that's right. Alright, so Pulse of Life. Arc Blast again. He's probably going to close his core again. Oh, he did. Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. That's not going to count as 4, that's going to count as 1, but hopefully it still inflicts the debuff. It didn't even count as any, actually. Oh, it's after he uses Diamond Flash. Okay, well, that still missed on most people. Okay, hit with 8 Fizz. Alright. So, okay. That's 1. Alright, I guess it did count. 5. Ramses will be 4. Ferris's will be 3. Aerith's will be 2. Okay. 2 more. Alright. So I can go ahead and Life Siphon. Alright, core's back up. Nothing is to stop me from ending him, but I need to renew Sentinel's Grimoire, because I'm pretty sure it's out by now. I believe it is, but I don't know. This is intense. This is a very intense fight. Okay, but there's Multi-Break renewed, so that'll lower his stats a bit further. Okay, surprisingly, he's not AoEing me. Come on now. He's very close to dead. Okay, one more Life Siphon will bring me a Sentinel's Grimoire. So we just have to survive for a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer now. I'm sure I'll see one more attack before I get to the next Sentinels. And that's my last heal, so I need to use Pulse of Life because I'm out of Curages. Did he just close his core? No, he just used it again. Okay, I need Sentinel's Grimoire to be up now. Oh my god. Diamond Weapon is running out of HP, but I am also running out of HP. But I need this... I need Sentinel... Okay, Sentinel's Grimoire is going to go up now. Oh, it might not, because that might be the end of Diamond Weapon. No, I think he still has a sliver. No, he's dead. Okay. Wow, that was a hard fight. Holy shit. That was a very hard fight. And I just barely mastered it. Wow. Okay. That was fairly difficult. Holy hell. Alright. That is the Final Fantasy VII event done with. Tomorrow... What is going on this week? Tomorrow is the dungeon update relic draw. There will be a draw on that, because it's half price, I'm very certain. This week... that's Wednesday, Final Fantasy IX starts. So, exciting. And then Final Fantasy II, our next 11 draw. And then after that, I don't know, actually. I think after 2 is another 12 event. But I need to go relax, because I got these videos to edit and upload. So for now, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys later.